Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today to get through this thing called Mix CD. My name is Mike, part of the SPDM crew, and I love making Mix CDs. Each week, we give our guests a theme and an 80-minute time limit for which songs they're going to pick for their Mix CD. This week, we are going to be talking about songs that have a color in them. I used to play this game with my friend Alicia at work, where when we just needed a quick minute, we would pick a theme of some type and then come up with 5 songs and see who can get the most songs in that particular category. And one of the ones that we did was colors. I added it to the list of things that we could possibly do for Mix CD as possible themes, and I just felt the need to bring this to light and wanted to complete a playlist for it. So, without further ado, my songs that have colors in them. And I'm sure I'm going to miss some. So if I do, please let me know because I'd love to hear about it. So, right off the bat, starting off with Red Solo Cup by Toby Keith. I'm not a huge fan of this song, and I've been banned from playing it at trivia because just nope. Mainly because at trivia they won't let me play country music, but also because the bartender is like, no, no, you can't do that. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But I can't deny it's got a color in it, so I will give it that. We got Red Red Wine by UB40. Definitely not my favorite UB40 song, but one I like nonetheless. Then we've got Blue by Eiffel 65. I secretly love this song, and not secretly anymore because I just admitted it to you all, but I love this song. Followed next by Blue Monday, and I picked the Orgy version, not the version by the original artist from the 80s, which is escaping my mind right now. But I love this version of the song. If we were to do a TRL favorites of all time, this would probably be pretty high up there. I got Ram Jam Black Betty on there because it's just a classic and it just feels like it would definitely need to be in there. Back in Black by AC/DC, just another one that just feels like a classic. This one is interesting because I could have gone either way with this because I like the remake a little bit better, but I don't pick a lot of Joni Mitchell songs, so I picked Big Yellow Taxi and I picked the Joni Mitchell version. I do like the Counting Crows and Vanessa Carlton version a lot, but this option is also out there too. Next, we've got Yellow Submarine. I could have picked a couple Beatles songs here, but I ended up settling on Yellow Submarine because Yellow is very underrepresented on this list. Next are my 2 purple songs. I've got Purple Rain and Purple Haze. Purple Rain by Prince. I love this song. It is fantastic. The one thing that I can remember for sure with Purple Rain is what him playing Purple Rain during the Super Bowl halftime show, and it's just pouring rain. It was beautiful. And Purple Haze, just it's one of my favorite Jimi Hendrix songs out there. So I had to include it on here. Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. White Wedding by Billy Idol and Paint It Black, just for some classics in there. Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones, just for some classics in there, just to kind of mix up the variety a little bit. Next, I have 99 Red Balloons by Nina White, Pretty Fly for a White Guy, The Offspring. And then these next 2 are kind of my cheats a little bit because I have Behind These Hazel Eyes, which not one of your primary colors, but still counts as a color nonetheless, especially considering that she is describing her eyes as hazel. So that makes sense. But also, I have Amber by 311 because I just watched an episode of Abbott Elementary where they talked about the mosquito that's caught in amber. So I felt inspired to put it on. Next, 2 for 1. I got Black and White by Michael Jackson. I've got Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden. I'm usually not a huge Soundgarden fan, but I decided to add it on here. And then I end the list with Pink from Aerosmith. So No orange. I cut green onions for time, but I couldn't think of any other songs that had the word green in it. So, and I'm sure I'm missing tons of other ones. So I'm very curious to hear what other people think and what are some of everyone else's favorite songs that have a color in it. So let me know in the comments below. The album cover for this would more than likely be just a rainbow. Keep it simple. I tried to sneak in a song that had rainbow in it, so I tried to sneak in Rainbow Connection, Rainbows in the Dark by Tilly and the Wall, but I just couldn't find the time for it because I brushed up to 80 minutes pretty quick. Purple Rain being a super long song tends to do that. So those are my color songs. What did you think? Did I miss any in particular? And if I did, let me know, and I will be happy to add them to volume two or just listen to them. Well, my friends, the time has come to end this episode of Mix CD. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe to anything and everything SPDM Crew wherever you get your podcast. Join us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and Blue Sky at SPDM Crew. Check out our website soon to be out at spdmcrew.com. You could follow our playlist on Spotify and Apple Music at Mike Hilty. Shout out to High Flyer Creative Studios for making our awesome logo. Greatly appreciate their support. And if you have any marketing, logo, or brand standard needs, contact them at highflyercreative.com. If you've got a podcast idea or you're interested in being part of the SPDM crew as a guest or collaborating, email us at spdmcrew@gmail.com. Until next time, no matter what happens now, you shouldn't be afraid because I know today has been the most perfect day I've ever seen.